dude, this game, whatever, man. I don't want to play this game no more. I gotta get ready for work anyway. There's so much stuff in here, man. I gotta get this stuff out of the way, man. I want a freaking box. Very few game series has had the same amount of hype that Halo 3 did back in 2007. This game is part of childhoods with countless stories about matchmaking alike. It is a game that is so much more than it's given credit for. It is the prime example of what Halo games should be. Today's video is going to go over one of Bungie's last Halo titles. So without further delay, let us begin. Before we begin, let's get a little background. Halo 3 is part of my top 5 games to play whenever I'm feeling nostalgic, so I thought why not make a video about it. Also, I'm continuing my Halo series and Halo Reach is going to be next. I remember when I first played this game on my giant box TV next to my fucking Dino Nuggets. I was actually lucky enough to have gotten the Legendary Edition of this game with the helmet and the bonus features and everything, man. It was really cool. I also remember the hype for this game. Dude, if you thought Halo 2 was hyped, you should have seen Halo 3. From live action trailers to Mountain Dew commercials, everybody knew this game was coming out. Oh my god, it's the Chief! Oh my god, it's the Master Chief, he's back! Whoa! Oh, is that a fucking bubble shield? Oh, it's a bubble shield, can we use that? Can we use it? Oh, this one's made out of figures! The whole diorama and everything, and oh, it's the Chief! Hell, Chief, yeah! Hell yeah, believe, yeah! So with Halo 3 being one of the launch titles for Xbox 360, it had a lot of pressure to have innovating level design and gameplay. Halo 3 does this very well with its cinematic style of storytelling and many side stories throughout the campaign. An example being when you get to this part of Crow's Nest, you can actually save all the Marines. You even get some bonus dialogue from the Marines if you save enough of them.
We did all we could. Let us move the survivors up to the hangar.
These minor details throughout Halo 3's levels show some added effort from Bungie. My favorite detail that they added to the level design is how you don't have to play every mission the same way you did the first time. You could take some alternate route or make use of different weapons that you found along the way. Basically, Halo 3's level design is a lot more polished compared to the last two entries. Every level looks like it belongs in the world with some areas, gunfights, and my favorite, motherfucking skyboxes. From the terminals to a random brute taking a piss, Bungie did an amazing job with the level design. Along with the CE-inspired level designs like a giant flying section in the Covenant, or the Warthog run in the final mission, which is better than CE, you can leave a comment all you want, I don't care, this is peak Halo. Even though Halo 3's level design is a bit linear, you can still definitely explore a bit. I've seen so many videos of people just looking around this game's large areas to find skulls, secret music, and this guy.
I beg your pardon?
Another thing is when you fight alongside your allies, whether it be Marines or elites, you just get this overwhelming feeling of hell yeah, let's kick their fucking ass, let's go! Halo 3's gameplay can be attributed to its sandbox, where most of the weapons and equipment are actually really fun to use. Even on Legendary, most of Halo 3's weapons are actually really useful. I did say most. Dual wielding is back, but sadly this will be the final entry with it. I will say that I think the equipment was made for the campaign first than it was the multiplayer, since some of the equipment in multiplayer aren't really that useful. An example being in the mission Crow's Nest, if you head up this path, you'll find some active camo equipment. Later in the mission, you're back in the first room where the brutes placed a bomb. On Legendary, this room can be very difficult, but thanks to this equipment, I can just walk through and assassinate the chieftain, making the encounter just a little bit easier. From different grenade types to detachable turrets and heavy equipment, the amount of care put into Halo 3's gameplay shows. I think my favorite part of Halo 3's gameplay are the scarabs. I can specifically remember seeing a scarab for the first time and thinking, oh okay, yeah, a scripted event will take care of that like it did in Halo 2. Until Johnson says, dude, I got so hyped, like that's how it should be in these games, man. I can definitely say that they did fix some of the balancing issues in Halo 2 here in Halo 3. The Jackals actually miss their shots sometimes, and the Brutes aren't Mike Tyson anymore. Actually, the brutes overall feel a little weaker, with their armor being really easy to shoot off, and their chieftains barely being a challenge. Enemies are larger and dense packs now and can overwhelm you if you're not careful or using the right equipment. Only thing I wish they added were the boss fight sections like in Halo 2. Overall, I thought Halo 3's gameplay is an improvement when compared to Halo 2, with its awesome weapon sandbox and hidden details. Also, thank you Bungie for no more dual needler. Alright, now that we got that all out the way, let's talk about the campaign. God, oh, damn. Oh, okay, I'm good. Whew, yeah, damn. Alright. Halo 3's campaign is the climactic finale of 3 games worth of storytelling. And it definitely does that with the world of Halo being defined in the first 2 games. But let me get some of my gripes out of the way first. One of them being, why has everything stopped for these sections of the game? I don't know why Master Chief is a schizo now, what the fuck? That and how Arbiter barely has any lines. And when he does speak sometimes, it just doesn't make sense.
What is it? More brutes?
Like, dude, you've seen the Flood before, what are you talking about? Other than that, this campaign is absolutely awesome. I mean, yeah, you got some backtracking levels in there, but man, the hype and emotion you get from moment-to-moment story pieces makes it worth it. Dude, I'm talking...
Tank beats everything! Oh, man! I can do this all day!
2.
Got an escape plan?
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Especially when a lot of this game's set pieces take inspiration from Combat Evolved, with its open spaces and vehicle combat sections. I still think CE does it better, but that just might be the nostalgia talking. A big element in Halo 3's story are the characters, specifically the relationship between Chief and Cortana. A good example is how Chief puts all his faith into a recorded message of Cortana.
You trust Cortana that much?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Like, dude is putting the whole fate of humanity and trusting Cortana here. This relationship between these 2 characters has grown ever since CE, and it's shown front and center here. Johnson is still a badass, even though this is like his 7th time being captured. Seriously, it's kind of funny now how one character can get captured so many times and still go out like a badass. Truth has a different voice actor now, and I don't really like it. Dude just sounds like a crazy old man who wants you off his lawn.
If I had a chance to kill one of you motherfuckers, it'll be your ass! Fuck, nigga!
In Halo 2, Truth was a devious villain, letting the other prophet die and him being on top, knowing all of it was just for the great journey. Guilty Spark is back, and I'm gonna be real with you. I've never liked this character, like, genuinely fuck you. Every chance Guilty Spark takes to kill someone, he takes it. And it's all because his reasoning makes half sense.
Oh, nigga!
But that's just me. I can already see all the comments telling me how he's a good character. All these characters have really important dialogue, and throughout the campaign, you can definitely feel the sense of finality with every line spoken.
To war.
Except that one. With Truth trying to activate all the rings and the Flood being a major problem, you can tell how the stakes have been raised. Let's talk about the Flood first. I remember being about 8 years old when I played Floodgate and being terrified. Like, I had to get a buddy of mine to do the mission for me. In actuality, the Flood play a big part in Halo 3's campaign, basically being the final enemy in the game and the reason why Master Chief turns on the Halo ring. In my opinion, the Covenant this time around aren't that really well-rounded, since in Halo 2 we get another perspective through Arbiter. This time around, the Covenant do a lot of things behind the scenes and it's left up to interpretation. Some of it is more explored in Halo 3 ODST, but that's another game. I want all the story in this game to be shown to me. This campaign has good build-up, awesome vehicle sections, hilarious dialogue.
They must love the smell of Bulgari. Yeah, I'm doing a little product placement. I gotta get paid too.
I should also talk about the graphics and art design. See, Halo 3 was Bungie's first HD game for the Xbox 360, so they had to make some changes to designs here and there, and they all look great in my opinion. Like, the graphics still hold up today. I still want Halo 3 Anniversary 343, please. One of the things I like to think about whenever I'm playing games is, am I having fun? And I think a lot of games today are missing that factor. With Destiny's FOMO and Warzone's sweats, and even Halo Infinite's multiplayer today struggles to be what this game's multiplayer was over 10 years ago. With a satisfying conclusion to the trilogy, and a fun, creative, and easygoing multiplayer experience, it's no wonder that this game sold as well as it did.